Hello everyone, welcome to Besant Technologies. If you're planning to build a career in data analytics or business intelligence, then the Power BI course is the most one of the demand skills in 2026. In this video, I'll explain everything about the Power BI course, including what you will learn, who can join, and after the completing the course, how the career opportunities will be there. What is Power BI? Power BI is a business intelligence and data visualization tool developed by Microsoft. It helps individuals and organizations turn raw data into interactive reports and dashboards for the decision making. If you're looking to start your career in data analytics or upgrading your skills, then Power BI is designed to you. Let's get started into the video.
Hi all, welcome to a brand new session of Power BI. So for a quite good long time, we have been hearing all about Power BI in the market. Data analyst jobs or almost every other type of job, doesn't matter the domain, whether it's your sales domain, finance domain, or supply chain or marketing, or whichever domain that we are on to working. We are, of course, Excel is obviously there for our data, but then apart from that, in order to visualize our data, we are definitely going to be learning about Power BI. As you all know, Power BI is a business intelligence tool which will help you to analyze your data, clean your data, and convert it to a visual format, that is building reports and dashboards. Now, Power BI is a Microsoft product. Just like we could import the raw data from any data source, whether if we talk about Excel, one of the BI tools, the mother of business intelligence, we can convert our raw data. In fact, we can clean them and convert it to a business insights, so that business seeing the charts and the dashboard, they can draw decisions, they can make out what is the decision, and that they can come to a conclusion and then go ahead for the implementation. Similarly, Power BI is also one of the BI tools currently available in the market, and it is, in fact, it is the leading in the Gartner quadrant. You'll just see in some time. But then, yeah, just to, I won't say that when I mean, the moment we get hold of some raw data, we cannot be consuming that raw data. It becomes very necessary to clean the data and then convert it to good, meaningful charts which do speak to us. So from the definition angle, that's what is a BI tool. That's what we are going to learn about the Power BI. Now, coming to the Power BI as a collection of components, we can see there are four components. First is your Power Query, which is used for ETL purpose: extract, transform, and load. Power Pivot, used for data modeling. Now, data modeling, in a brief, if I want to say, it's nothing but um, making the relationship between two tables explicit to the application. And third, Power View, which is used for building your reports and dashboards. Power BI service. The first three, if you look onto the Power Query, the Power Pivot, or a Power View, all three are belonging to the Power BI desktop application tool. The tool, desktop application tool, which we can download and install onto our systems, whether it's your laptop or desktop. And once we are ready with our report, the final report, we need to publish the same to an online service, the cloud service, so that from we can share our reports, whether with our colleagues, with our team leaders, stakeholders, customers, and even outside our organization. We can do that with the help of the Power BI service. But then the question comes, why Power BI? Coming to the first one, why Power BI? Search volume in Google. Now, if we go to Google Trends, the the let's just explore it. Let's just do it instead of talking. Let's just see it. Let's just see for past 5 years. Let's see how the interest has grown. Let's go down and see. That's for India, almost 200% it has increased. You can see the value over here. Whereas if I go to my, let's say, worldwide, let's just have a better picture of being worldwide. We can see the how much almost 150% has increased over the last, I mean, versus preceding 5 years. So overall, in the last 5 years, the interest for Power BI has grown relatively, and this is one of the reasons. If you want to say, this is definitely one of the reasons. But then this only is not the reason. But then it just shows me the interest has grown over time, especially the last 5 years. But what did happen to make this interest grow over the past 5 years? So let's get on to there. The main five reasons. The first reason is your maximum features as compared to the other BI tools, whether it's your Excel or Tableau. You can write almost 1200 different functions in Power BI. And when I say 1200 different functions, it is the combination of M language used in Power Query and DAX language used in the Power BI, the main Power BI area. So combining the two languages, we can write almost 1200 different functions in Power BI. Also, we can create almost around 280 different charts in Power BI. That is one of the reason why the interest really grows. The feature is really a good one. Coming to the cost, because before even deploying any software onto a system or even the organization deploying the software across all systems, first thing that comes into mind is about the cost. And regarding the cost for Power BI, if you look, is the most cheapest tool in the Gartner Magic Quadrant. Hardly $10 per user per month. And if we, especially if we buy it in bulk, we are going to get the license call even more lesser. Now, as compared to the other BI tools, your download, you can download this Power BI desktop application for free. There is no cost. But the charges that are mentioned here are specifically for the Power BI service area. Whether it's your Pro account or your Premium account, Pro account at least comes for a 60 day, 60 day, a 60 days trial period. After that, you may have to pay, but coming up with your one more subscription, which is your premium Power BI service, the premium account, that is full and full paid version with, of course, upgraded features. So these charges are related to the service area, nothing to do with the desktop application tool. Then what about data connectivity? Now we can pull or import data from almost 100 different sources such as Excel, SQL, Oracle, Big Data, Hadoop, Snowflake, Databricks, to mention few more. And of course, we can pull data from structured, semi-structured, and unstructured data sources into Power BI. So in terms of data connectivity, Power BI has got a good capability. Last but not the least, it has been recognized by the Gartner company. Now, now, Gartner is a company which compares all the BI products in the market. In 2020, Power BI was recognized as the leader of the Gartner 2020 Magic Quadrant for Analytics and Business Intelligence Platform. For 3 consecutive years, It has been ranked number one in the quadrant, establishing it as the top platform for its completeness of vision and ability to execute. Now, to make this understand, I have added a chart onto the next slide. You can see this is your Gartner quadrant magic quadrant. There are four quadrants, as you can see: leaders, challengers, niche players, and your visionaries. And this has been plotted with respect to the completeness of vision onto the x-axis and your ability to execute. Now, in these two areas, if you see, Microsoft is at the highest position, which is being followed by Tableau. So we are looking at Microsoft, which is nothing but the owners of Power BI. They are the ones. So Power BI is leading this quadrant. It's the leaders in the quadrant. Now, how does that work? How Power BI works? As I told you, we did see there are four components. First being your Power Query, Power Pivot, and then your Power View. Now, all these three, they are belonging to your desktop application tool. And of course, the fourth component was your Power BI service. Now, we are going from the Power BI desktop application, which you could download and install onto our systems. From there, we can connect to a variety of sources: Excel, CSV, SQL, Access, Salesforce, Outlook, and your web. Yes, you can connect to a web page and import the data, even Adobe, PDF. So to name a good lot of a variety of data sources, I can connect, import the data, do the cleaning, and then building some customized calculations as per my requirement, and then convert those into insightful charts and bring out the key points that will help business decide as to what action should they take. Now, after our report is very much ready onto our desktop application, we are to publish this to the Power BI service, which is the online cloud service, which is basically for the sharing and collaboration. So from there, as you can see, we can even if I want to share with my report to my colleague, once I publish it to the Power BI service, I can just copy the link and share it off. It could be done through mails, through Teams app. Yeah, we when through our Teams app also we can do. Of course, the shareable link is there, which we can share it even through mails also we can do. So good lot of ways we can share the link once it is being published to the Power BI service. Different types of Power BI service, if you look on to, obviously the desktop application which I have been talking about a lot, and then your service, Power BI service, the online service, which is basically for sharing and collaboration. The mobile Power BI, okay, it's for your tablets or your mobile phones, is basically the um, Power BI service application, the service tool only. You'll be even like if I log into my mobile phones using the credentials, I'll be connected to my Power BI service area. Now that I can download this desktop application tool onto our mobile phones. And the last two are more of our Power BI service accounts. First one being the Pro account, and second one being the Premium. First one is does have a 60-day trial period, and after that it's being paid. And the second one, the Premium service, of course, which is a completely paid version with additional, in fact, let me say, upgraded features, whether in terms of mainly in terms of the file size that we can handle. Moving over now, how to install the application tool onto a desktop application tool. Now we have got the link If I see, we are actually being forwarded to the Microsoft Store. Of course, you could go to Google and just try to type in and get in the tool from there also, software from there also. But the advantage of really downloading from the Microsoft website is the Microsoft team, they do provide monthly updates with regards to the new features that is being added to the Power BI application tool, desktop application tool. Now, if I download and install it from the Microsoft web page, as Microsoft website, good part is I don't need to keep on upgrading the tool or the application tool as we might have to do for other BI tools. Best part is there is an option inside the application tool which really helps us off. There are some settings being provided with the application tool which just by mere changing those settings, I can really get hold of the new features that has been introduced by the Microsoft team month after month. So downloading the software from the Microsoft web page is an advantage. So let's see. Now obviously download now, and it's going to now in my laptop, I do have the application, the desktop application already installed. So that's why it doesn't direct me to the page or doesn't give me the exe file downloading. It just gives me the open option. But for you all, the new users, the first time installers, just you'll see an option for install, which will actually start downloading the exe file. And once you execute that exe file, you are going to very well install the Power BI desktop application. Now you do have one more as your Power BI report builder. Now, as you can see, it's also from the Microsoft application only, Microsoft Corporation, and it's of course it's part of our Power BI product suite, and we may use the Power BI report builder to create and publish paginated reports, pixel perfect reports wherein you have huge data and that you could just uh, spread it across. You could very well create massive amounts of massive reports with massive data page after page. And yeah, you could and but then to work with this, you would also, along with the desktop and the report builder, you would even have to go in with the server also, so that you can just upload it to the service area and get going. Yes, of course, we have included the syllabus, which includes the topics related to the four components, or Power Query, the ETL tool, then your Power Pivot, basically for your data modeling, and then the Power View, wherein we'll be creating some customized calculation using the DAX language, and then converting those into our charts, which could help us help the business drive decisions. And for each and every topic, and the last, of course, our Power BI service. I did miss out that Power BI service. Uh, and yes, with each and every topic, we do have an hands-on session in class and assignments. And towards the end of the course, we do provide sample projects and a mock interview. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. To know more about the course, check into the below description.